really blew this, babe.
And
Babe, babe, you really blew this, babe.
Sinking.
And action.
Spit take.
Wait, go and sing again,
You're
please.
so testosterone today.
Thank you.
Whew. Well.
Well. Welcome to episode 7.
Woo!
Episode 7. Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, sit down. Sit down.
We are back.
Chill. Thanks.
We are back. Better,
Better,
smarter,
harder.
and older.
No. Yeah, a couple days older.
Oh,
wait, you're older.
You don't get my gist.
Oh, she's older. She's older, everyone. I'm not gonna say your age because I feel like that's like I don't know.
I'm not older. I'm wiser now. Never mind. Age is just nothing, just but a number because I won't finish that sentence.
I know a lot of like older folks are like, oh, I want to say my age. Like, oh, me. Do you feel self-conscious about your age?
No, because
Sorry, we're diving like right into it.
No, because for the past 4 days, I thought I was 23. I thought I had just turned 23.
You wish.
And I did just turn 23.
You liar.
21. Okay, fine.
Yo, imagine, dude. I remember when you were.
Imagine. 21. Oh, I do too. I was locked inside. You really blew this, babe. Sorry, that song stuck in my head. Anyways, welcome everybody.
Welcome everyone. Imagine being 25 and living with your parents.
Are we going right into it?
I mean, I don't know what else. Like, okay, first of all, it's really freaking hot. We're coming in live from my garage.
We're trying to get a little cute setup going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because invest in your dreams.
You almost stopped the recording.
I almost stopped the recording. Yes, we have a little setup going on, and it's kind of hard because...
Because what?
Because care to explain?
Because...
I don't know why. I don't know where this is going.
It's hard to get a setup?
My set design.
Yeah, this is your work here.
This is my work. Picasso.
I put together this table. It's not a table. We have a fan going because it's 100 freaking degrees right now in Southern California, and it's spring. It is springtime, dude.
And it's 102 with a heat advisory.
Huh? 102? Yeah. Yo. Well, we're thriving.
This weather's not going to stop us because, like mail carriers, we do it in heat or rain.
In heat. I'm in heat.
Anyways.
I'm literally in heat. Anyways, so we're doing it in the garage of not my house. Well, my house, but my parents' house because I still live with my parents.
Because you live with your parents, and guess what? That's completely fine.
Is it?
I really think it's fine.
Oh, thank you. That's really
I heard the
validating.
Kardashians say, and I mean this like literally. I watched an episode of the Kardashians, and they were telling, I think Kylie or Kendall or one of the younger ones, they're like, don't be in such a rush to leave your parents' house. And I kind of understand that. Like, obviously, for some people, there's different factors of why they're living in their parents and why they want to leave their parents' house. And I understand that.
That's totally, it's totally valid, especially nowadays. I mean, I never really, I don't know. Is it like in our culture here in America to like move out right away? Is it still?
Yeah, I think so. People are like, oh, when you're 18, you can leave. I'm like, okay, but when you're 18, you don't even know how to, like, you don't even have credit.
I never really got that memo.
Me neither. But yeah, like, how are you supposed to move out when you're 18 if you don't really have like if you don't have a job?
Yeah, I mean, when I was 18, I was working in a warehouse. And like, I don't think I would have been able to move out like just like that. And also, like, I had no idea what I was doing in my life. Like, I was barely figuring out where to go for school.
I think 18 is just no longer the age where you're like, I'm an adult. I think it's very like 20 maybe. 20.
What's name a number?
15. For what?
Name a number and I'll move out.
24.
24? I'm 24 right now. Well, okay, well, like, yeah, I mean, I used to be, like, when I turned 18, I saw everyone around me, like, moving out for school. So I think that's what kind of, like, starts up that whole process of, like, leaving and leaving the nest. I'm still very much comfy in my little nest here.
I think it's also like for me in the way that I saw it's like I'm going to school locally, so like moving out is not even crossing my mind, especially when I'm paying like tuition. I'll be like, moving out in this economy? Hell no.
Yeah, not in this economy. Yeah, so I mean, I'm honestly just chilling. I know we talked about me quitting my job, so I have like no like income right now. Yeah, no job, no
because
money,
imagine
no
that.
income.
Imagine you leave your job and you're renting an apartment, let's say, because obviously you can't buy one because no one will give you a house. But yeah, let's say you're renting an apartment, you have to pay rent, and you quit your job.
Oh God, dude, I have to make ends meet.
Yeah, you'd be in a pickle.
In a pickle, to say the least.
You'd have to live in a pickle.
I'd have to eat pickles
every single day.
I'm gonna turn into a anyways. I hate pickles. I only like pickles on
I don't like
burgers.
Pickles either. Oh yeah, you do like pickles, but yeah. Because I'm like, do you want my pickle?
Like on chicken sandwich. Do I want your pickle? Do I want your pickle?
Shut up.
Do I want your pickle?
You always eat my pickles.
Okay, well, I don't even know if pickles are like a cost efficient diet. Like if I just lived off of pickles, if I was like having to pay rent and didn't have a job, like on unemployment pickle.
I don't know. What are we talking about? Pickles?
we were talking about like if I was literally on my own. Like I'm fortunate enough to live with my parents.
And my parents aren't rushing me out.
Yeah.
And my parents aren't psychologically damaging me to be like, I need to move out.
True. And
they are, but like I can live with it.
Yeah, it's like a warm like like damn it, like boil.
But like, no, I'm not gonna say that.
It's not like they're literally kicking you out because they hate you.
Yes, they hate me, but they're not kicking me out.
Yeah, and honestly, like my parents are probably like, I mean, if I were to have a different like room, like a roommate who I didn't know, like I think there's a really good chance that I might not have a good roommate. So
also my parents like they've lived with so many people and they've taught me like you need to be used to living with other people. I don't know if you've ever like had that talk.
Yeah, I never really had that talk, but I've definitely learned because we used to like rent out some of our rooms here, and like at most like 2 other families were living in this house with us, and that was hectic, and I did not like it. That made me like that pushed me to the cusp of moving out. But obviously I mean I'm still here.
But they moved out and I'm still here.
I kicked them out. Well, sorry, no. That sounds terrible. I just live here.
Keep going. No, yeah.
And I think it's totally fine. I mean, I don't know, like I don't have really any more judgments about living with I feel like I used to like towards myself.
Towards yourself.
Yeah, because I didn't want to end up being that guy who lived in his parents' basement. But here in California, we don't have freaking basements.
So we don't have basements, so it's okay if I turn into a no, I think it's completely fine. And I think like I feel like it'll come when it comes. Like there's no pressure.
Yeah. I mean, again, in this economy, like, do you think you'll ever move out?
Oh, like legit?
Yeah.
I think
because I feel like I'm scared I'm not.
I think if I get a job far away, then I have to think about moving out because like making a daily commute, it ain't that's not also gonna happen. I'm not gonna torture myself. Yeah.
Like how far? Like out of state?
Like if I have to travel an hour and 30 minutes every day,
you'll move.
I have to move. I have no choice.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. I mean, some people do that commute.
Yeah, like my sister, when she recently got she's a teacher in Palm Springs, and when she recently got that job, she made that commute, and it was hell for her.
Dude, and that's
So
1.5 hours
with light traffic.
one way.
Yeah.
So round trip.
It's like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Bruh.
Maybe. Yeah, so she had to move out, and luckily she someone helped her out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, I feel like I also have kind of like even if I had to move out, I don't know, it'd just feels so weird because I've lived with my parents like my whole life.
Mm-hmm. But that's like adulthood. It's like
it is.
I think when you move out, it's like I can't do it hard enough, but it's gonna be a hard slap in your hand. And be like, I'm an adult.
Like it'll be painful.
Not painful, but it'll just like it'll be such a rough transition, but it'll be like I'm an adult now.
Yeah, and I don't know if I can say I can't wait for that, but I mean whenever
but
it's
also,
ready.
I do want to say this to you: don't move out if you're not financially ready. Period.
So like not right now.
Mm-mm. If you're like, if you call me up tomorrow and be like, "Oh, I'm moving out," I'd be like, "You're an idiot."
No, I'm moving out into my car.
I bought an RV.
Honestly, I was thinking about like van life because like I watch YouTubers and like there's people out there and influencers who live in a van and like they look like they're having a good time. Huh? A potato?
Gabby Petito.
Gabby Petito. Who's Gabby Petito? Yo, the girl who got murdered.
Shut up. She had a van life and she like aspired to be I'm very sad for her.
She had a life.
She had a dream. And she completed her dream, but
okay,
like but men ain't shit.
But that's because she had like a psychopathic husband? Were they husband
I think
and wife?
Boyfriend. And, no, she moved out with her boyfriend from her parents' house, and then they started living a van life. So
from her parents' house,
she moved out of her parents' house to live with her boyfriend's parents' house.
Wow, wow.
I think so.
I think very in line with this topic. Thank you. I mean,
we always bring it back.
It's not like I'm gonna have the same bad luck as her.
Don't move to your boyfriend's parents' house. Period.
And
no, you're not gonna have the same luck as her, but you can learn a lesson from her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna end up in a van alone, and then I'll save money, and then I'll buy a house.
See, I think like you're thinking like, oh, I'm 24, I don't have a house, and I don't know if I'll ever buy a house.
Yeah,
like you need to think more like positively. Like, you will have a house. Like you're 24, you still have a long way to go.
Okay, we'll give it.
And who knows? Maybe you might get married, and you might have a joint bank account, and his money will be your money, and you can buy a house.
A joint bank account, dude. A joint bank account.
Or not a house, you can own a condo.
A starter home.
Yeah, a starter home.
Okay, yeah, that's very optimistic of you, but I'm so impatient. So.
Same. Sorry, I choked. No, I think right now, like in our 20s, and we like see adults, and we're like, I want that. But then I do. Forget that you have to go on a journey.
Yeah, and you're right. It's not about the destination. It's about the Germany.
Is that how it goes?
It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. About the
journey
there.
is the destination.
The journey. There. Thank you.
The journey is the destination. Tattoo that on my forehead.
The Germany is the Dalmatian.
Yes, exactly. That's how it's said.
Tattoo that. Write it in the sky. Put it on a cake. Put it on a pizza pie. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe you and I will be moving
in together.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Unless.
I mean, I know some coworkers who live with their best friends.
I don't know. I've heard of this thing where you like don't live with your best friends. Have you
heard that? Because we'll grow to hate each other.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we will.
You're very optimistic. No.
I think it's the smoothie.
Dude, that smoothie looks bomb. Sponsored by Tasty.
Sponsored by Tasty. OC businesses thriving.
Okay, let's just have a little tea break, I guess.
The ice kind of melted. I'm sad.
Yours is already blended. Can ice even melt in a blended drink?
Mm-hmm.
So I got a peach lychee
No, I
tea.
very okay.
It's really sweet.
Thinking of how you said like some coworkers who live with their friends.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I asked you, I have to move to X, Y, and Z for a job. Come with me. Would you do it?
It depends where, and it depends
Where
if
wouldn't
I have
you?
money. Where wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not Arizona or Texas.
Oh, first of all, I would never move to Arizona or Texas.
Okay. Anywhere in California, I'm fine. I mean, obviously, even if it was in like Riverside, like out of like Orange County or like the Bay Area, or even I don't know. I honestly, because that's such a hard question. I mean, I would gladly. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I feel like I'm at this stage in my life, I'm really impulsive.
I have to move to Santa Clarita. No, I have to move to Simi Valley.
Simi Valley.
Is that where the startups are?
The Sims.
The Sims, yeah. I have to move up there for my job at Facebook.
Oh, okay. Count me in. Count me in. If you're paying rent,
seriously.
if you're paying rent, if you're feeding. Oh, seriously. Okay, yeah. I would, just because I feel like I'm craving change right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like over these next couple years, I think I'm really gonna try go for like some rapid change, like a big turn of the century, like a big page turn, like a big new chapter. So yeah, I would definitely like take that offer and like run away with you and elope.
Can we turn the page? You just said that you need to go through a rapid change.
Yes.
Are you being serious?
I think so. Yeah, I am. Why?
Interesting. No,
Why?
no.
Why?
It's just very interesting to hear. It's like, okay, I see you.
I feel like I should. I mean, I quit my job. I'm starting this creative journey with you on this podcast. What else was I talking about? Just the podcast. Just this podcast.
Just kidding.
And I don't know. I don't know.
I think
Either that or my life stays really normal and boring. You know what I mean? Like I just want some excitement.
I think this
Yeah.
is a step in the right direction.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I mean, I could go a step in a totally terrible direction and
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Interesting. Okay, well.
But yeah,
Do you feel like living at your parents' house is holding you back from that a little bit?
ooh, in some ways, yes. Like in terms of like for example, I feel like it's definitely hindering me in terms of like how hungry I am for a romantic relationship because I can't bring I mean, I've brought a boyfriend home before. Like I brought my ex here, but like not when they were my ex.
But
you
also
know,
like,
but it just doesn't feel like like I don't have privacy. You know, like I don't have complete privacy that I could have at my own place. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's just some sort of clout to be had with having your own place. It's like,
but also,
but then even
they
if
might have their own place, and then that's fine.
Oh, the boyfriend or who? The partner, probably. Yeah, maybe. But
because
I mean,
you do have a lot of freedom, unlike
you.
But
yeah,
I have because
you can
just like
I can just leave.
Yeah, you can just leave. I had to give an explanation of X, Y, and Z and my location and how long will it take to get to my location.
Okay, that's
etc.
Okay, so that's your qualm right now with living in their parents. I mean, I give that information voluntarily. Well, actually, no. Sometimes my parents are like when I'm leaving, they're like, "Where are you going? With who?" But that's like all they'll ask.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, blah, bye."
Yeah.
And then I just leave.
Exactly.
But for you, the process is like
like right
they're
now,
like Vanessa.
I had to call my parents weren't home. I was home alone.
Oh.
And I had to call my parents saying that I'm coming over to your house.
How old are you?
24.
See, and I don't think that's. And is that just like a standard that you've set with them, like since you've?
See, because I'm the youngest, I feel like it's a standard that's already set. And
because you're the
follow.
youngest.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. That's so wow. I didn't even think about factoring in like where you stand in terms of like your siblings and because for me, my sister, she's 8 years older than me, and I basically live here by myself with my parents. So.
Exactly. And because your
only child vibes.
Well, and because your sister's so much older, they kind of like. I don't know if you've ever felt like this, but like the older children. I don't know how to explain this, but I feel like because my siblings are a little older, and because my parents felt like they can like release the leash a little bit, like at 17 I was already kind of like feeling like an adult. But because like my siblings are still living, and because my older sister doesn't make the best choices, it's kind of like they hunch over me.
Like on you.
Yeah, they're on me because my sister doesn't make the best choices because she hangs out with
That
really
doesn't
bad
make
people.
any sense, though.
I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly.
Like they're compensating because you're the good child.
Essentially, yeah.
Really?
In the
Okay.
eyes of like comparing and contrasting to the other people in my family.
Wow. I mean, you're doing great.
Like when we go out, I text my parents like, "Oh, I'm coming home," because that's what I'm supposed to do. Because if I don't do that, then my liberty of going out is kind of taken away.
Would you ever get grounded in a sense? No. Yeah. Yeah.
I would
was
get
never.
yelled at. Remember that one time? Remember that one time when we went to Riverside in the convertible?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. My mom was like waiting for me right there,
Oh my god.
and she tried getting me in trouble, but I'm like, you can't get me in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. We went on a little road trip.
Yeah.
And you didn't tell her?
I told her we were going to the beach.
Oh. But
which
not,
we did.
Yeah.
But then we ended up in Riverside.
Somehow.
Somehow.
The total opposite direction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah, that's a downside. Like, if I had regular roommates, they would be like, they wouldn't really care where I was.
No.
As long as I paid my rent.
That's all they care about.
Yeah. So it's either like, I don't know. I think it's so financially wise to live with your parents right now as, like, in this economy.
It's financially wise, but you get some things taken away from you.
Yeah, totally. It's there's pros and cons.
Pros and cons, but honestly, there's no
deal breakers.
There's no deal breaker, and honestly, like,
and luckily, like, we live in like generally stable households where it's not, the whole house isn't falling apart like in Kanto, and like freaking we gotta run and the house gets destroyed over the candle.
But they had a home at the end.
You know what?
And you know what? Everyone was living together and everyone lived fine. But honestly, there was... Oh, never mind. I don't know. I'm going to put a period on this conversation.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with living at your parents' house.
Oh, that's a hot take. No, it's not. It's totally fine with living with your parents because that makes me feel good that I'm still living with my parents at 24. It's fine. It's fine. If I hit 30 though,
you do have to be like, oh, I should move out.
Yeah.
I feel like if I hit 30 and I'm still living at my parents' house, I'm like, why? I need to seriously question why. But if you're in your 20s, no shame, no game. No shame in the game.
Yeah. And even if you do hit 30, like,
if you hit 30 and they're dead and you have to live at your parents' house, you won the lottery. Anyways, good luck.
Speaking of living with your parents and upbringing and privilege and all that, blah 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 blah. Money is required.
Money makes the world move.
Go. Yes, it's not about the money. Break it down.
Break it down. That was really good.
Yeah. Thanks.
Did you know it's National Burrito Day? First of all,
oh, it is.
They're giving. I don't know if they're giving a free side of queso.
Oh, you know what they are doing? They're actually because at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I was reading an article about this before we recorded.
Okay.
To get a free burrito, you have to play a game on Roblox. It's a burrito game. I swear.
On Chipotle?
Swear. Yes, for Chipotle. Yes. You can look it up.
I've never paid for Chipotle in my life.
Okay, you want to expose yourself?
Because I steal it.
Okay, money can buy you burritos. Money can buy you rent. Money
Yes.
can buy you
Yes.
happiness. Like if I have enough money to buy.
People who say you can't fix your problems with money probably must have not had enough to solve them. Is that how it goes?
Wait. That was really smart. Wait, can you repeat that?
That was an Ariana Grande lyric.
Really?
You fucking idiot.
Actually? Like a song lyric? Or a statement?
Like 6 rings. 6 rings?
I
7
want it.
rings.
I got it. I want it. I got it.
Here.
Okay.
And now it's going to bother me if I don't quote it correctly.
Okay, but anyways.
Keep going.
Anyways, on this next topic, I think Ariana is like shouting, you know, like she's shouting
She's shouting, and she has a reason to shout.
because she's
Like,
rich.
no, because she has a point. And I really do, like, the lyric that I'm trying to quote, I'm like, you know what? She's right. Like, anyone who says money doesn't fix happiness, like, of course, money doesn't fix it, but money really helps you not worry about things.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a common sentiment that, I mean, I can't disagree with. Really.
Like, if I was rich and I was doing what I was doing, I would leave my job that I kind of don't want to wake up to.
Yeah, and then you'd be able to do other stuff that you
like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, like, no, I'm not gonna bring it up.
Like, I might not be making money like right now, but I'm filling that in with like I'm still, if anything, I'm happier that I don't have like
a job,
that I'm not chained to a job, like that is making money, but you know, it doesn't buy happiness. But anyways, what I was trying to go with this is, like, when I was making money at a job, you saw me shopping. Like, I would buy and go.
I think retail therapy, my new addiction.
Oh.
Whoever said money can solve all your problems must not have had enough money to solve them. They say which one, I say nah. I want all of them. Happiness is the same price as red bottoms.
Did you just compare happiness to red bottoms, bruh?
It was a lyric.
Okay, Ari, go off. But she's preaching. But do you like? There's definitely a difference between new money and like old, like, established money. Like, you don't see like you see people driving like Teslas and like Camaros, but that you know that's on credit. Mm-hmm. You know that's on credit. Mm-hmm. And I have a rich
If
aunt.
someone picks me up in a Tesla, I'm gonna be like, nah, man.
Yeah.
You probably are in debt. If someone picks me up in a Honda CRV, I'd be like, okay.
Like, they're good with their money.
Yeah.
And do you think that's
a 2016 Honda CRV silver with a hula girl that's broken?
Stop! You're doxing me. But yeah, CRVs are very efficient and utilitarian.
But if someone picks me up in a RAV4, I'm gonna be like, skirt, skirt, where are we going?
You're gonna put it in drive to their place.
I put sport mode. With that, I reach over and like.
But do you think, like, okay, like, for example, when you view people who whether they flaunt their money or they don't, do you think it's if it shows their character?
Yes, of course. Hard, yes.
Like, they're shouting in a way.
If someone's like showing off their money and they try to act like they're not showing off their money, their money is yelling harder than they are trying to quiet it down.
And does that matter to you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know why, but it just matters.
No, elaborate.
It matters because, like, I think
like what's the difference between me pulling up to your place in a Ferrari?
I mean, you picked me up in a Corvette, in a Tesla, and in a Honda CRV.
Yep.
And I'm trying to think.
Like, what's the difference between that and then me picking up in like a dingy, like a '89 Camry?
It's like, if you're picking me up in an old car, it's like, okay, like, you're probably like maybe saving up for your first house, and you are like, I'm not gonna like waste my money on a car that still runs really well because I want to, because I feel like see, that's the thing, the 98 Corolla, if you're picking me up in that, it's like, you probably, that's the smartest choice you're gonna make. And if you're making smart choices, then you're a smart man.
Oh, totally.
Exactly.
Just like how, no, I totally agree, actually, because like if I went on a date with someone and they pulled up in like a really new car, I'm either gonna think and assume like, okay,
this person's in the mafia.
Yeah, there's something sketchy going on, or you're a trust fund baby, or,
and if you're a trust fund baby, your morals you kind of don't have morals because you were just given money, you were throwing money at problems and you were not solving them.
Yeah. And I mean, if I was, if only I was brought up like that, then I'd be like, count me in. But yeah, we know what.
A trust fund baby deserves a trust fund baby,
Mm.
and they will live happily ever after.
But at the same time, I don't deserve a broke
Baby,
rich
broke baby,
broke baby.
broke baby.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want a broke baby.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't predict the future, like whether or not I'm gonna be the breadwinner.
Like if the homeless man from the bus stop had the hots for you and you had the hots for them, would you care? Would you be like, he's cute and I really like him, but he's broke?
This sounds like a plot to a Disney movie.
Princess and the Pauper.
Yes, Popper.
Pauper, right?
Poppers?
No, Pauper spelled
Poppers?
Pauper. Look it up.
Popper?
Pauper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Prince and the Pauper.
You mean the frog?
No! The Prince and the Pauper when Mickey... There was a rich Mickey and there was a poor Mickey. How do you not know this?
I just don't.
That says a lot. Period.
Anyways, when you're rich, remember me.
I like that you brought that up because I really want to say something.
Go ahead.
A lot of people were like, if anyone had to be famous, I think it'd be you. Did I ever tell you that?
What?
That people said that to me?
To you?
Yeah, they're like, let's say we're sitting in a study group, and they're like, I think the person that's gonna be famous, not like to gloat, and not like to, but like, I think that's happened to me twice. People are like, if anyone's gonna be famous, I think it's gonna be you. And they said it not to gas me up, but also it's like, what?
Do you not want to be famous?
No, I think it's just the fact that like
people think that of you.
Do people think really highly of me? Am I worthy of being thought highly of?
You are. Oh, you are so worthy of like being thought highly of, being thought, greatly of, thinking that people believing that you have a great future ahead of you. I can't guarantee that you'll be famous, but you might go viral, or you might get huge spike in followers, or you
Okay, then never mind. I don't want to have this conversation.
What?
Just no.
You opened the box.
I opened the box only because you said, if you're gonna be rich, remember me.
Would you?
But if I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be thinking too much. I'm like, how am I gonna spend my money?
Would you rather be rich and unknown or rich and famous? Like, do you want people to know you're rich?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
And I think this is how money talks. Money talks, but wealth whispers.
Ooh.
I want my wealth to whisper.
Like,
Very low.
like, I'm really rich.
I have a Tesla. I own Elon Musk. Elon Musk owes me money.
No, exactly. I totally get where you're coming from. Like, if I was like a millionaire, I'd be like, but I'm like, I'm wearing Gap. I'm wearing, what else is Gap. I'm wearing Ross. But I'm a millionaire. Like, you wouldn't know I'm a millionaire because I live so humbly.
Yeah,
so
and I think
humble.
I think it's very important if you're like rich. I think it's very important to still be in tune with the world, and the world is poor.
Yeah, and that's definitely coming from like
Because
our perspective as like kind of like middle class.
It's like, you know what? I have $25 million in my bank account, and I'm gonna solve world hunger.
Bet.
What?
Bet.
But see, if you're like, I have $25 million in my bank account, and I'm gonna buy a car, and I'm gonna drive around the poor community because I just want to feel good about myself. But see, like, you're not feeling good about yourself because you are dirtying your reputation.
But then at that point, like
that rich guy's an asshole.
But you know when people have like, oh, I have fuck you money. You know what I mean?
What is that?
fuck you money. It's like, oh, I have so much money that like I don't care.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
See,
like that's a thing.
I don't think they're good people. And if they're
Mhm.
like, and if they try to act like good people, it's like, well, first of all, you did this with your money,
Yeah.
and you're not a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if the richest guy in America comes up to me and like, I really want to marry you, and I see how he acts with his money, and I see that he's an asshole because of his money.
Mhm.
Money changes you. So I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
nope, 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 nope,
Mhm.
nope, nope, nope. Anyways, yeah.
That was a good take. That's a good take. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you wouldn't marry into money.
We see.
So is that a different question?
I would marry into money if the guy was humble.
Okay. So me?
If, let's say, he picks me up in like a CRV.
So me?
He picks me up in a CRV, and I'm like, oh, this is so cool, and we have a great time, and we fall in love like the movies say. And then
And
he's
you
like,
happen to see his bank
and
account.
then he's like, oh, actually, I need to tell you something. I'm rich. I'm gonna be like, okay. And then we spend more time together, and then eventually 10 years into our relationship, we get married. And I'm be like, oh my god, I'm a rich housewife, but I'm gonna continue working because I'm not gonna sit on my ass and let him pay for my lifestyle.
Yeah.
I am gonna own my own lifestyle.
Oh, period. So you don't want things to be handed
And
to
that
you.
was a dream that I had last night.
So you
If
don't
only it can come true.
So you don't want things to be like handed
No.
given to you.
No.
I like that.
Yeah.
About you. And I feel the same. I mean, yeah, I don't want to be carried through. I mean, it would be really nice. But
It would be really nice, but like, see, I think at some point we're gonna be like, I feel really bad.
yeah. Yeah. I never really liked people who would like milk the shit out of other people.
Like milk, I had dairy.
But anyways, enough about money. What about the things you can buy with money? Like tings. And I think this next question is definitely directed towards more of me than you, because I don't think you're that materialistic, because we definitely had this conversation before.
We had this conversation before, but I do want to say that when I had a good paying job, because I had like internships, unpaid internships, which should be illegal throughout college.
Mhm.
I had to eat like, I had to count the number of chips I had for lunch because I'm like, I can't afford this. But you see,
Oh my
and
God.
then I started, and then I actually started working for money after college. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like such a relief. Oh my God, I can buy the Apple Watch that I've always wanted. Oh my God, I can upgrade my laptop and get a MacBook that costs a lot of money, but you know what? It's a really good investment toward the things that I'm working on. Oh my God, I can buy a new iPhone.
Mhm.
Like when I like picked up my MacBook, I picked it up like this, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm really like glad that I can financially support myself and the things that I want.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was a really long time.
I was there for you when you went from iPhone 8 cracked.
Yeah.
iPhone
Cracked
8
iPhone that got overheated real quick.
to iPhone 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think like getting the MacBook and like getting the Apple Watch, do you think those are like things that are part of who you are?
No.
No?
And I think you've noticed that I kind of like don't wear my Apple Watch a lot. Like I wear it if I go to work because I need to like look at the time, have how long I have left here. But yeah, like I don't think they like, if you took that away from me, I wouldn't care.
Okay, what if I took out your iPhone and switched it with an Android?
Just as long as it has a good camera, please. Because I'm not
Okay,
gonna be
got
like.
Okay, because I'm the total opposite. I'd be like, oh, this is mine. This is me.
I see.
Oh, this iPhone's mine. I am an iPhone.
That guy, the one that we just heard, his money is shouting.
Shouting.
Anyways, yes.
But But anyway, speaking of
Oh yeah, we have
possessions.
I'm not looking, but yeah, last night we were coming up with this topic, and then he said that he has something for me.
Yes, because I mean, I know you don't necessarily identify with your possessions, and you're not, like your money isn't who you are, or like your iPhone isn't you, or your MacBook, whatever. Like things are just things, and you happen to own things, and they make your life better. But this
Is it gonna make? It's gonna make it harder.
this is not gonna make your life harder.
It comes in a Target bag. Did you go to Target?
I'm not gonna disclose any of that because it very might just spoil it before I even take it out of the bag. But this is a little
Because no, never mind.
no.
I was gonna say we
Okay.
should talk about this, but no, we shouldn't.
Speaking
I'll
of-
talk about it to you off camera.
Speaking of money and speaking of
Is it a
possessions,
wallet?
no,
Because I need one
to hold your money. No, it is
a passport. Because I need one too.
It is a cutie cuff.
Wait, no, it's
But it's not the
oh,
Disney
it's
one.
Hello Kitty.
Okay,
Wait!
it's the next best one I can find. It's the next best. Okay.
You heard me in the car.
What car?
In the car when we were driving back from Tasties.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I look really good with something on my steering wheel.
Yeah. So
I wrapped a wrapper on my steering wheel because I need a cutie cuff.
So to end this show on a little cute
Oh,
note,
we're ending the show?
I mean, that was like kind of our last.
Okay, yeah.
But, I mean, if you don't want to end it, we can keep on
We can
going.
end it. We can end it.
But
I want my cutie cuff on my steering wheel.
for you audio listeners, I just took a cutie cuff mystery ball out of
A
a
Hello
Target bag.
Kitty one.
A Hello Kitty, yeah, not the
Because
Disney one.
if you haven't realized, the Disney ones are popping off all over the internet, and I really want one. And I was so close, and I cried.
Yes. And you
On
might,
the floor
you,
of a Target.
You might not identify with your. Actually, you might identify with their possessions, but you might some possessions.
Some possession.
Like this cutie cuff. But whichever one you get, you might as well identify with it. So go ahead and open that bad
They're
bitch
for
up.
3+.
So cutie cuffs are these little like very miniature plushy things that it's almost like a slap bracelet that goes around. It's supposed to go around your wrist.
But I
so
wanna
while
put it on
so
my
while
steering
Vanessa's
wheel.
unboxing this and opens a surprise, people have been putting it on their steering wheels, and I guess it's blown up on TikTok. That there's Disney cutie
They're
cuffs.
going for $30 on OfferUp. How much?
Are you gonna
No,
resell
I don't
this?
want to. I don't want to ask.
It was really cheap.
Cause
I'll tell you how much
money.
it was. It was $5.
Okay, that's how much I would cap it off. But I also want to say that it's kind of rude to ask like people how much was
they-
your gift.
Yeah, no, that's why people peel off the price tags off of their gifts.
Okay.
I mean, that wasn't. I don't think it's rude.
But I knew it was $5 because I've been wanting one, and I carry a $5 bill in my bag.
Okay, go. Let's see which one she got.
What is this?
What is that? Oh, it's a Hello Kitty, but it's in a tiger, and it's it's so
pride.
colorful. Yeah. Wait, this kind of matches your shirt that you were wearing.
Oh, that I was wearing the other day.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Oh my god.
I think that's a rare one.
I don't know. There was
So look at the different ones. So audio listeners, Vanessa just unpacked
A rainbow.
a rainbow gay tiger Hello Kitty. It's in a furry costume.
I don't want that one.
Ew. Looks like it's supposed to be a mermaid.
It's not
but-
a rare one, but there's 12 huggable friends to collect.
Yeah.
That one looks
she's
so cute.
I know. I wanted that one.
Oh my god.
I have a My
Did you
Melody
buy one?
Yeah, I got one for myself.
Which one did you get?
I got the My Melody.
That's
Super
cute. That goes with you.
Yeah. I was wearing it around yesterday. But yeah, you can totally put this on your steering wheel. I tried it out. It was totally. It
On
felt
your steering
illegal.
wheel?
Yeah. It felt like totally invasive of my driving, but it's so cute.
So cute.
So yeah, I think that's a late birthday gift. I don't know. Because you're getting older and obviously
wiser.
and wiser.
Even though I want a cutie cuff.
Yeah.
We need to go back for the Disney one.
Dude, I tried looking for the Disney ones, but they were...
Even the one where we found it,
I
we were
screamed
so
when I
close.
saw this. I went to 3 different Targets.
Which one did you find this in?
I'll tell you off stream. but-
Okay. But we need to go back to the one where we saw it. We were so close.
Yeah. I mean, we could.
We have to.
We could right after this.
We have to go. We gotta go.
But
Because I also need to go to Walmart.
oh, but yeah. So if you identify with that position, good for you. If you don't, also good for you.
I identify with these positions in a funny way.
Yeah, like and I mean, okay,
Like it's
for
not
example,
important, but also like it's cute and it's me.
yeah, but like for example, some people really identify with their possessions. Like, oh, I collect things. Like I collect
I
these
collect
things.
Beanie Babies.
Yeah, and I identify with Beanie Babies.
Do you have the Princess Diana one?
No, I don't.
The purple one.
That's the
No?
Princess Diana one.
The one in the back.
That one.
Yeah, the one in the back. Not the first one, but the one in the back. Because I have a similar purplish one, and it's the Princess Diana
Oh,
one.
is it worth a lot?
I think so. But my niece puts it in her mouth, so I don't know how much mine
It's
is.
devalued.
Anyways,
But yeah, enjoy your cootie cuff.
my cootie cup. I have cooties.
Oh, that's actually really cute. Oh, it looks good on camera. On the next episode,
I might have more cutie cups.
you might become an addict. Remember mini brands? Remember mini brands? Oh God, that's a whole topic of
A
itself.
butterfly.
That's a whole different topic of
I
itself.
won't talk about how I bought maybe like 2 when I wasn't controlled by people. Too many. Anyways, okay.
If I was a millionaire, I would buy all the mini brands and all the cutie cups
I
off
want a
of
mini
OfferUp.
brand. I want a mini brand.
Okay, we'll get you a mini brand.
Okay, bye guys.
Thanks for watching this wild and wacky episode. We'll see you next week.